Who out there can tell me what 6 words you can use to talk about everything under the sun? Quite simply put, they are the 5 W's and how, otherwise known as the 5 W's of journalism. By putting them into your natural speech, you will build details. By doing so, details will give you more meaningful speaking and writing that will wow your reader or listener. If that's something that you think you can benefit from, pull up a comfortable seat. Hello, everyone. My name is Kevin. I am an English teacher and a writer. These videos are aimed at giving you some simple and effective study tips that you can use naturally to help you improve your English speaking and writing skills. If ever you are looking for some one-on-one consultation, I'm always quick to answer any questions you have. You can also check out some of my upcoming publications at kevindonor.com. Let's get right down to business. Ladies and gentlemen, the 5 W's of journalism, and of course, how. You can take these words and they will supply your listener with all of the important details, everything interesting that will make your speaking and writing more colorful and vivid, thus evoking or stirring up stronger emotions within your listener. You can see them here in front of us, and I'm sure you already know they are who, what, why, when, where, and let's not forget how. Today, our key study tips are to include information on the 5 W's that, again, provide the details on your most important points. The points are your examples and your reasoning, the things that you want to say. This is the heart and soul of speaking and communication and the power of words as well. What we're going to do is try to give as many of the who, what, where, when details in the first sentence of our answer when relevant. And I'll show you an example right here. When you get questions like, how often do you save money? How often do you go to the movie theater? Would you like to move to another city? Do you like shopping? Our example here is, how often do you exercise? I try to go jogging around my neighborhood a few times a week in the morning before work. If we look at that answer here, you can see the what is given automatically. Go jogging. Instead of exercise, we're clear. We say go jogging. Where? In the neighborhood. When? A few times a week. Or how often? A few times a week. And when? Specifically in the morning before work. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, if ever you're not sure what to talk about, get your frame of mind focused on advantages, disadvantages, or likes and dislikes. It's a great way to just be fluent, keep it simple, and you can use it for anything. Another thing that is very much worth mentioning is that we always, especially if you're writing a language test like IELTS or TOEFL, you want to paraphrase the question in the first sentence of your answer. Very, very important so that you're consistently raising your mark on the test. Are families in your country talkative? We have an example answer here that includes the who, where, and the what. I would say that no matter where you go in this world, the chattiness or talkativeness of any family depends on their personalities and shared interests. Once we've established, and you will see, just if you look at any news article, once we've established the who, where, when, and what, we can go deeper into the reasoning, into the why. And you can see that here. For instance, children who grow up in a home with introverted means shy, parents that may shy away from expressing their opinions and feelings, uh, may shy away from expressing their opinions and feelings. Conversely, on the other hand, when families share common hobbies like sports or arts, it's easy to have lively, engaging conversations. Do you often use communication apps? Communication apps most commonly would be examples of social media such as Facebook, WeChat, WeChat. So you can look right away. What are the important W's that we need to include in our answer? We have the what, the who, and the why. I probably get a few hours of screen time in daily, checking out social media apps like Facebook or WeChat, but I'm more of an observer than an active participant. That is to say, I seldom post anything or comment on pics or videos that others post or upload. Nevertheless, I get a kick, which means I enjoy, seeing others' everyday lives, including the places they travel to or dishes they enjoy. Lots of details in here, as you can see, and that's very, very important. It's better to include more details than to be too general. Details are always meaningful. Do you know a lot of elderly people? You can see here that the first sentence of the answer will have the who, what, and when. And the second sentence will go deeper into the reasoning and why. This is a great thing that you can keep in mind and practice. Just be sure to give all of that, the who, establish the who, the what, the where, the when, if it's important and useful in the first sentence, then you can get deeper into your best reasons. While I don't personally interact with many senior citizens on a regular basis, I truly enjoy getting together with my grandparents on holidays or special occasions. And both are always eager to reminisce, to look back and think about their youth. And by sponging up, taking in, or absorbing these tales, I take in so much about how the world has changed, as well as things that remain the same. Old age topic question 2. Do you think people get happier with age? And you can see here, we just really have the what, that main question. Are people getting happier with age? You got those two key words. We're getting older, and is that synonymous, or does that connect with our increased contentment? From where I stand, one's personal happiness can be influenced by many things, including physical and mental health, hobbies, as well as forging lifelong relationships. I strongly believe that if people have these qualities in their lives, there is no doubt that they will be filled with contentment as they age. We get some more details here and some more reasoning. Most important is definitely physical health, because no matter how wealthy you are, you can't enjoy life if you're ill or in pain. What's more, having a healthy body goes hand in hand with psychological or mental health. Senior citizens who keep active and exercise are more likely to stay sharp and increase their life expectancy, or we could also say increase their longevity. Guys, we're short but sweet today. For your daily practice, I would love it if you could spend 10 or 15 minutes a day taking a few questions like, how often do you exercise? What kinds of books do you like? Do you enjoy fast food? Would you like to live overseas? And what you're going to do practice putting just three of the W words in your first sentence. The what is a given, you will have that. But remember, paint with words. Let your listeners see everything you say. You can also take a question from the video here that we've just went over today and choose what W's or how you want to build your points around. Another thing to always keep in mind is basically you're building the details and reasons for your why after your first sentence. Never let anyone ask you why. It's very, very important to give your best reasons, to share your feelings, to share your opinions. These are the details that really hit home. In terms of how many points you're coming up with, it really depends. If it's a short answer, which is 15 to 30 seconds, 1 or 2 points is enough. It's way more engaging for your listener to go into details rather than to say, well, my hobbies are basketball, drawing, reading, exercising with my grandmother, doing yoga, and just giving like 10 examples but no details, because speaking in general for too long is never a good thing. It will put your listener into sweet, sweet slumberland. As I mentioned with the why, don't let your listener ask you any of these 5W questions. Give all the most important and interesting information as early as possible so you can make the most of your words, just like a reporter, guys. And that is exactly why these 5Ws are sometimes referred to as the 5Ws of journalism. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If it has been advantageous to you in any way, shape, or form, let me know. Leave your comments about questions. Follow, like, subscribe. Any of that goodness would be truly appreciated. I'll always meet you at your level. We're going to keep doing more of these comprehensive videos that will give you a strong foundation of both academic and practical knowledge. Thank you so much for being with me, and we will definitely see you again real soon. Take care.